What's good, YouTube? The Truth here, and I'm back with another video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, helps a lot. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now today, man, we're gonna be talking about the Rollie Romero versus, I don't know who that guy's name was. You don't know? So Rollie, he's a former opponent of Gervonta Davis. He had a fight on Saturday or yesterday, and pretty much the guy he was supposed to fight, who was decent, he's a decent guy, he tested positive for steroids. So then Rollie got the blessing of a lifetime. He got this old guy that literally looks like 45. He looks like he could be someone's grandpa. And it's like the stars are aligning for him to become a world champion. But then at the back of our minds, we all got to remember that this is Rollie Romero. This is the guy we were criticizing for skill way before he even lost to Tank. This is a guy, we seen him against Jackson Martinez. I don't know if you've seen that, but I seen a complete robbery of that fight. And I thought Rollie lost it. And it exposed, like, his boxing skills are very limited. And he's mostly just a power puncher. And as of recently, it's been coming out that he doesn't really have a good chin. Okay, there was a knockout sparring footage that came out. Tank got a chance to crack that chin. And then even this old man, okay, so we'll get to the fight. So the old man, you're like, okay, Rollie's about to become a world champion, but he still got to win this fight. And if you look at this old man's record, man, he has a lot of knockouts. So I'm thinking like, okay, he could surprise us. And I heard, I was watching a Fight Hype live stream, and then this guy said, like, he interviewed the guy Rollie's fighting, and he said, come back to me after the fight. After I heard that, asked me some questions after the fight. After I heard that, I was like, okay, this guy might be serious. And then the fight happens. Boom. It's boring as hell. Nothing's happening. They're just testing each other's out. You know, they're just seeing what each other's got. Rollie's being very careful. And then I see this guy. He gets dropped. He gets knocked down. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, that's 8-10. He still got time. And then he starts losing rounds. I'm like, oh, no. This guy might be in trouble. And then the most corrupt thing happens. He gets a knockdown. Okay. The Tony Weeks rules it a knockdown, but when they checked the slow-mo, one left hook landed. He threw a right and missed, and he literally just shoved the guy down. So it's like, it's not even a knockdown, but like, Rollie needs his win, okay? They need Rollie to win. So, you know, he got his knockdown. Tony Weeks starts getting the count. I'm like, all right, this is a little fishy, you know? They trying to get the scorecards going, you know? And then he starts getting off, like, I think one good punch. And then you check the slow-mo, the rest of the punches didn't even land. He had one good punch. And you know who comes in to stop the fight? Mr. Tony Wings. The guy who let Badu Jock with a bleeding forehead fight continue. And nigga's brain was open and he let that fight continue. But he stopped the Rollie fight. I don't know boxing, man, but it's like, I don't know, sometimes it's weird, but like, as of right now, a champion at 140 is Rollie Romero. This fight, the most weird, blatant corruption I've seen. Like, I don't even like to go that route, but like, I don't know what else to call it. Like, I try to ignore it, but like, it just shows ugly face. And if I'm being honest, that was a blatant robbery. And I don't know, the old man could have won. You never know. Like he goes to the rest of the scorecards, he goes up. You don't know, like, to stop it that early off the guy with not being hurt. And I understand he's old, but like, nah, man, like, that's just straight up corruption. And if I'm being honest, the best move would probably be run it back, because like, no one's gonna accept that win. It's like, you can't consider yourself, can you really consider yourself a world champion after that? Like, you have to have the most fried mindset if you truly, like, believe you're a world champion after that. So hopefully, man, hopefully they run it back, man, or maybe they try to appeal it or something, because that was definitely a very weird, bad stoppage. But we'll see what happens from now on. But guess what? Rollie's a world champion. I don't know. I never thought I'd see the day, but he's a world champion now. But yeah, that's it for today's video, man. If you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.